My dear brothers and sisters, today I want to talk to you about the power of resilience and unity. In our journey through life, we face numerous challenges that test our resolve and our character. But as the proverb says, Enwada kwacha aka, letter 1 ECD sorrow nd letter 1 ECB oknai re nri. When we prepare ourselves properly and show excellence, we earn a seat at the table with leaders. This is a motivation for skill mastery and professional discipline, reminding us that our hard work and dedication will ultimately be rewarded. However, it's not just about what we achieve on the outside, but also about who we are on the inside. As the saying goes, Halinka, Shini Fuskarka, your true character is your most visible feature, and it cannot be masked by outward appearance or wealth. It's our character that defines us, and it's what will carry us through the tough times. But when we lack discipline and respect for boundaries, we create disorder in our society. Eko fun letter 1 EB9 ni to y letter 1 EB9, ni ko j letter 1 EB9, acute kai ia toro disorder often stems from a lack of proper discipline and the failure to respect boundaries. This is why it's so important for us to strive for self-discipline and to respect the boundaries that keep our communities safe and harmonious. To overcome the challenges we face, we must first understand the root cause of our problems. Ani na emed gh letter 1 ECB eb m miri bidoro mabaya, a gh letter 1 ECB ama, eb letter 1 ECD m letter 1 ECBR letter 1 ECB, ya to navigate our future and find solutions. We must acknowledge and understand where we come from and what has led us to this point. Only then can we begin to make progress and move forward. As we navigate new situations, let us approach them with caution and wisdom. Obai nni nsuo mu nnan m minu mmp mu do. Let us not jump in recklessly with all our resources, but rather let us take our time and consider our actions carefully. This is the key to making wise decisions and avoiding unnecessary risks. And finally, let us remember that we are all unique and have different roles to play. ID letter 1 ECB GHE K Pukpru N Nu B letter 1 ECDK letter 1 EB9W letter 1 ECDR letter 1 ECD Udomo Kayat. Let us embrace diversity and individual differences, recognizing that every person has a unique contribution to make. We are not all meant to follow the same path, but together we can achieve greatness. So let us stand together, my friends, and let us support one another in our journey. Let us show resilience in the face of challenge, and let us work together to build a brighter future for ourselves and for generations to come. We are stronger together, and together we can overcome anything. Thank you, my dear brothers and sisters. Today I want to talk to you about the power of resilience and unity. You see, the journey to greatness is not a simple one. It requires dedication, perseverance, and a strong sense of self. As our elders would say, Iolatai en ko iso rita ode. True character, discipline, and excellence are nurtured in private within the home before they are demonstrated to the world. This means that the foundation of our success is built on the values and principles we learn from our families and communities. But my friends, the path to success is not always easy. There will be challenges, setbacks, and failures. That's where Hankuri Megari Ni comes in. Patience is not just a virtue, but the ultimate ruler of success. The one who masters their temperament masters their destiny. So, we must learn to be patient, to persevere, and to trust in the process. However, patience should not be mistaken for silence. We must also learn to speak up for ourselves and our needs. Letter 1 EB9 ni to dak letter 1 EB9 acute. TIY letter 1 EB9 grave dak letter 1 EB9 acute reminds us that advocacy and self-expression are vital. If we do not speak up for ourselves, the world will remain silent to our plight. We must find our voice, use our voice, and demand to be heard. But as we navigate the challenges of life, we must also be mindful of our capacity. Miri Riri Ni Abughi Miri Mbe Gawa teaches us that the water that can drown an elephant is not for the tortoise to attempt. We must understand our limitations and respect the scale of challenges before us. This is not to say that we should be afraid to take risks, but rather that we should be wise and strategic in our approach. And, my dear friends, we cannot do it alone. UB letter 1 ECDK Kayat Isyoho N Nunu B letter 1 ECDK reminds us that no individual can achieve greatness alone. Collaboration and community effort are essential for success. We must learn to work together, to support each other, and to lift each other up. Finally, Maganajari C. teaches us that eloquence and the ability to communicate effectively are valuable assets that serve as the capital for success in life. We must learn to express ourselves clearly, to listen actively, and to build strong relationships with others. In conclusion, my dear brothers and sisters, the power of resilience and unity is a powerful force that can help us overcome any obstacle and achieve greatness. Let us nurture our character, discipline, and excellence within our homes and communities. Let us be patient, yet bold in our pursuit of success. Let us speak up for ourselves and our needs. Let us be mindful of our capacity and respect the scale of challenges before us. Let us work together and support each other. And let us communicate effectively and build strong relationships with others. Together, we can achieve greatness and create a brighter future for ourselves and for generations to come. Thank you, dear brothers and sisters. Today I want to talk to you about the power of resilience and unity. As we navigate the challenges of life, it is essential to remember that our actions have consequences. The proverb, "Wo tidi pampana a, na wo tidi wo ho," reminds us that destructive behavior toward our community or environment will ultimately come back to harm us. Let us strive to build each other up, rather than tearing each other down. As we face obstacles, we must rely on our wisdom and intelligence to overcome them. The mind is the ultimate tool for success, and as the saying goes, Hankali Yafai Karfi, wisdom and intelligence are more powerful than physical strength. Let us use our collective knowledge and experience to find solutions to the problems that we face. But we must not try to do it alone. The proverb, Aru ani chuo izu, o jibu anwi, yet teaches us that if one person plans alone, they will be overwhelmed by the weight of their responsibilities. Let us work together, sharing our burdens and collaborating to achieve our goals. By doing so, we will ensure our longevity and the success of our community. As we look to the future, let us remember that the strength and future of our community are found in the intentional investment and nurturing of the younger generation. The proverb, Ito Endito Edi Ubok, reminds us that our children are our greatest asset, and it is our responsibility to equip them with the knowledge, skills, and values they need to succeed. But how can we trust that our efforts will be effective? The proverb, Mai Hankali Shiakangain, teaches us that the truly wise person is the one who can read between the lines and understand the unspoken truths of any situation. Let us be discerning and perceptive, using our wisdom to guide our decisions and actions. And when we are promised help or support, let us remember to evaluate the credibility of that promise by the track record of the person making it. As the proverb, Quaderquasi obma wo entoma a, Tai Ni Din reminds us, we must focus on substance over rhetoric. Let us hold ourselves and others accountable for our actions, and let us work together to build a brighter future for ourselves and for generations to come. In conclusion, my dear brothers and sisters, let us embrace the power of resilience and unity. Let us use our wisdom and intelligence to overcome obstacles, work together to achieve our goals, and invest in the younger generation. Let us be discerning and perceptive, and let us focus on substance over rhetoric. Together, we can build a strong and prosperous community where everyone has the opportunity to thrive. Thank you, my dear brothers and sisters. Today I want to talk to you about the power of resilience and unity. In a world filled with challenges and uncertainties, it is easy to lose sight of what is truly important. But as our ancestors wisely said, Odo Toba Jibagbe Orasunre, UGB letter 1EB9, never lose sight of your heritage or the people who supported your beginnings. Staying connected to your roots is the key to sustained vitality. Remember where you come from, and always be grateful for those who have helped shape you into the person you are today. But life is not a static entity, my friends. It is fluid and cyclical, just like the proverb says, Omi Elion, Bai O Ba San Sawaju a Sansayan. The kindness or effort you pour into the world today will eventually flow back to you. So, let us strive to be the change we want to see in the world. Let us be the ones who make a positive impact, who uplift and support one another, and who create a ripple effect of love and kindness that will come back to us in times of need. Now, I know that in today's world, it is easy to get caught up in the superficial. We are often bombarded with images and messages that tell us that our worth is tied to our outward appearance. But I say to you, my friends, that true beauty is found in one's character and integrity, rather than outward appearance. As our ancestors said, Iwa el B9 true beauty is not about how you look, but about who you are as a person. Let us focus on building strong, compassionate, and resilient characters, and let us strive to make a positive impact in the world around us. But my friends, the world is constantly changing, and we must adapt to these changes if we are to survive and thrive. As the proverb says, NWAN nunu M letter 1E5 R letter 1E5 IF NFF, na F egbagi ite, innovation is a response to change. When the environment shifts, we must develop new skills and strategies to stay ahead. We must be willing to learn, to grow, and to evolve just like the world around us. Now, I know that it can be tempting to rely on others to do the heavy lifting for us. But my friends, as the proverb says, Ani naabu enazu amagi na yuzo dianya, it is easy to underestimate the difficulty of a task when you are relying entirely on the labor of others. We must take ownership of our lives, our communities, and our destinies. We must be willing to put in the work, to make the sacrifices, and to take the risks necessary to achieve our goals. And finally, my friends, let us remember that we are responsible for the consequences of our actions. As the proverb says, Sunsundaya jawo ruwa, shini ruwa ki duka, one must take full responsibility for the consequences of their own actions and choices. We must be mindful of the impact we have on the world around us, and we must strive to make choices that will benefit not just ourselves, but our communities, our nations, and our world. In conclusion, my dear brothers and sisters, let us remember the power of resilience and unity. Let us stay connected to our roots, pour kindness and love into the world, focus on building strong characters, adapt to the changes around us, take ownership of our lives, and take responsibility for our actions. Together, we can achieve greatness, and we can create a brighter future for ourselves, our children, and our communities. Thank you. Dear brothers and sisters, today I want to talk to you about the power of resilience and unity. As our wise ancestors have said, Obai Enkire Obai Kwan, no one shows another the way to their own heart. Your inner purpose and intuition are yours alone to navigate. It is up to you to listen to your own heart and find your own path in life. But my friends, this journey is not one that you must take alone. 8 Luo Any Kit Ani G. One's own palm never deceives them, and self-reliance is key. But it is also important to recognize that we are stronger together. When we work together, support one another, and lift each other up, we become unstoppable. As you navigate your own path, remember that Inua Abia Isidianek Inua Owo, a person's integrity is shown when their words align with their actions. Do not let the noise of the world distort your internal truth. Stay true to yourself and your values, and you will find that you are capable of overcoming even the greatest challenges. And my friends, this is where unity comes in. Giddy Giddy Bu Ugwu Ez, a leader's true majesty and power are derived from the unity and collective strength of their people. When we come together, we become a force to be reckoned with. We become unstoppable. So, I urge you, my friends, if you are going to commit to a difficult or controversial path, do so with your full heart. Letter 1 B9 Ni To Bama J Letter 1 B9 Apollo, O Acute Cuckoo J Letter 1 B9 I To L Letter 1 B9 Acute YIN. If you are going to take a risk, aim for the highest possible reward. Do not hold back, do not be afraid, and do not let anyone or anything dull your sparkle. But before you make any decisions, remember to consider your context. Ilela and acute woe. Ka to S letter 1 ECD M letter 1 ECD Luco. One must consider the state of their home and circumstances before naming a child. Take the time to understand your own strengths and weaknesses, your own opportunities and challenges. Be self-aware, be intentional, and be strategic. My dear brothers and sisters, the power of resilience and unity is within you. It is up to you to tap into it, to cultivate it, and to use it to achieve greatness. So, let us stand together, Let us support one another and let us rise above any obstacle that comes our way. We are stronger together, and together we can achieve anything. Thank you.